Airports are set to undergo some pretty major changes. In the years ahead, we can expect things including robotic assistants to guide us through airport gates and airport screenings that'll be more seamless. But in the shorter term, COVID-19 might trigger adjustments that could make travel a little less pleasant. Joining me now is Futurist Nik Badminton. And before we start, Nick, on this Future Friday, we want to congratulate you on, in the very near future, becoming a father. Congratulations.
Yeah, countdown is on. It's an interesting time.
All right, well, let's get right into it. There's been a lot of talk about how COVID-19 is going to change air travel. We've heard talk about blood testing at airports, disinfectant tunnels, and infrared cameras. Are you expecting any of these changes to last in the longer term?
I think there's going to be more simplistic solutions around general sanitization, face masks, and sorting out like the air purification systems. They've been looking at blood tests. They're not very practical. They're not going to be rolled out in great detail. Disinfecting and deep cleaning is definitely going to happen on an ongoing basis, though. But you know, there's going to be other technologies like heat tracing and really checking out, you know, temperature checking and making sure that some of that is going to be in normal checking as we go through security and as we travel through airports. So I think that there'll be some changes. It'll be a little bit more subtle than maybe we're thinking.
Now, in the short term, life could get a little harder. Travel days could get a little longer, but you know there could be some benefits coming as well. The days of having to constantly take out your boarding pass may soon be over. Biometric screening, touchless elements are likely to be accelerated as a result of the pandemic. What will these changes mean to airports in the coming years?
Yeah, I mean, I dream of walking into an airport and not having to deal with lineups and security. Maybe facial recognition cameras, iris scanners, and those things will become more ubiquitous. Obviously, we have to make sure that security and privacy is taken care of there. But this sort of touchless, biometric driven future is pretty inevitable in the next sort of 5 to 10 years.
You know, a lot of people are going to video conferencing when they travel. A lot of people are taking Zoom calls on their phones while they're at the airport. But there's also work underway to create holographic meetings. Why is that a better experience than a video call? And what exactly does it entail?
Yeah, so these rectangles that we've been staring at during the pandemic only go so far to really make communication real and visceral. If we can actually create three-dimensional representations and we can walk around each other, we can emote, we can somehow have some virtual connection that's a little bit more three-dimensional, then we've got more emotional content to that experience. I've got friends that have been running entire operations in design workshops doing this, and they're saying it's incredibly effective. So I actually think that this new world, this new frontier of augmented reality and three-dimensional holograms is going to be a reality within like 5 to 10 years as well. And I think that that's just going to mean a much better and deeper and more connected experience. Even these newscasts that we're doing remotely could be completely revolutionized.
We've been talking a lot about the future of airports, but in the future could be spaceports as well.
Yeah, so there's a big promise here. You know, we're looking at supersonic travel, but also suborbital travel. The idea that you could potentially jump onto an aircraft and then go from New York City to Tokyo in less than an hour is incredibly compelling for people that can afford to do that. So being able to, say, fly from Toronto to somewhere that's got more reliable takeoff schedules for suborbital travel could be really, really attractive to some, or it could even happen here during the summer months.
Nick, thank you so much for showing us a glimpse into the future, and best of luck to you and your growing family.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.